All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, let's see what's going on. Uh-oh. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We got abundance coming in. It says your arrival to abundance, financial blessings, rewards for your efforts. And then we got divinely guided. You are protected. Pay attention to signs and dreams. So, we got two different things coming in here. There's something about what I'm seeing versus what I'm feeling or experiencing. For example, we got here this abundance, this financial blessing, but I don't feel like that's happening in your life because the under our energy shows hot mess, which says feeling miserable and unhappy. So there could be some issues around your abundance and some concerns around being guided divinely, angel, protected. Let's see what this is about. See, it feels blocked. That's not saying, it's like, here's the Four of Wands. This is like a really good card. It's a celebratory card. It's like, you know, feeling stable, feeling grounded because things could be coming in. However, we got the Seven of Wands and it's like blocked. It's like having to fight for your abundance, having to fight for stability is what I feel like you're having to do. And then comes again the Star, which is this angel card as well. Blessing. Having to fight for a blessing. Having to fight for this abundance to come in. I just feel like there's this is giving me like the Two of Pentacles energy, like this back and forth energy of abundance and the blessing. Like, yeah, I want abundance, I want stability, but having to fight for it. And then it's like, I guess, where's the blessing at? That's what I'm trying to understand. Where's the blessing? See, the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. So now I see what the issue is here. It's like you want the abundance, you want the stability, but you're having to fight for it. And I feel like having to fight with this Seven of Wands for quite some time, because it is 7. Some of you, this could have been 7 months, 7 years, or it's just like for a very long time having to defend this stability in your life, having to defend your home, having to defend yourself, but feeling like a hot mess because where's the blessing? The Eight of Swords, still trapped, still feeling like a prisoner, still feeling like life is against you with this Seven of Wands. The World card is coming out as well, which is highlighting for me in this particular energy something about your world. Something about your world. Yeah, again, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it feels like a cycle. That's what it feels like, a cycle going round and round and round in your world of having to fight for stability, getting up because, look, knocked down. She got stuff all on the floor. Getting back up to fight another day and then getting knocked down. That's another thing with the 7 could be standing for some of you. It could represent getting knocked down and then getting back up. Getting knocked down, then getting back up. Getting knocked up. You know, you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get knocked down, then you get back up. You get knocked down, and then you get back up. But it's like, that's a round and round cycle. And then seeing here the Four of Cups. It's like now done. Like I'm not about to get back up. Feeling like you're not about to get back up. Let me tell you this too. Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like there's something going on when it comes to another person. It's not just about you with those 2 people right there. I feel like there's something going on when it comes to another person. King of Cups. I don't feel like this is you. This could be a fellow water sign or just someone that's in their feelings. I don't know what that's about just yet. But for some reason, I feel like let's not focus on that right now. I'll check it out in a second. But I feel like what needs to be highlighted is you feeling trapped. You feeling like a prisoner to this cycle. Because it's not showing up for no reason for you. Let me use this deck and see. Tell me about the viewer. I'm sorry, I keep stopping because I'm still trying to understand. There's something about, yeah, feeling miserable. Yeah, because this is the same card, feeling miserable and unhappy. There's something about a phone call. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Let me get one more card out. There's something about a phone call. Then we got, see, look, that's the thing. Tired of challenging. That's why you're not getting back up this time. That's why you're not getting back up, because you're tired of challenging times. It says tension may arise during this period, resulting in possible conflicts or difficulties. Take a moment to pause and examine the root cause behind the conflict and avoid contributing to it. So that's what we need to look at. What is the root cause behind this round and round cycle that you're going through? Because there could be some sort of pattern here that you may need to break free from that you can't see with the blindfold on. There could be some sort of pattern in your world. Because remember, we talked about that. Getting back up, getting knocked down. Getting back up, getting knocked down. There could be something about that particular pattern and challenging times for you. Oh, not contributing. And maybe maybe this is actually where you may need to be at. Like not contributing to the pattern, not contributing to that cycle anymore. There's something here, like I said, about a phone call that's coming in. I'm going to check on that phone call, but let me see more about this challenging times. Workplace romance. I told y'all I felt something around another person. Look. It says here, you may find yourself working closely with a partner. Now it makes sense. Or meeting someone at work who spark romantic feelings. Together, that's why I said now it makes sense. You keep getting knocked down and getting back up because you're trying to do it by yourself, or you've been having to do it by yourself, which is why it says together you will create a strong connection through a business venture. Together. See, even right here, the Four of Wands shows two people. But look, by yourself. So that's the cycle. That's the cycle that needs to be broken. Now, I'm not saying that this is you contributing to the cycle. I'm just telling you all what's coming in. It's like that getting knocked down and getting back up. You've been fighting a battle that you're not meant to fight by yourself. Or you've been experiencing some sort of challenging times because you've been doing it by yourself. And it feels like that needs to come to a close with the World card. Having to do it by yourself, which is why earlier I said I felt like there was another person with the King of Cups coming in. Let's see what this phone call is about, because there's something here around a phone call. And let me see what that is. Tell me about this phone call for the viewer. Ah, look at here, a little blessing. It's unexpected. So whatever this phone call is, and even right here it says heaven sent messages, signs. And then we see even right here, pay attention to signs and dreams. So it's like maybe something is trying to get your attention, because with the Eight of Swords, you've been trapped so you can't see. The cycle has been holding you back from seeing something clearly. This feels like a breakthrough. I've even told you guys this, like, oh, for those of you that have been watching for a long time, I've said this before, like last year, that you were meant to work with someone, partner with someone, rather it's through romance partnership or just platonic. Like, I felt like there's like going to be this singleness of doing things on your own cycle or period or season closing out. And I feel like you've been fighting some sort of battle on your own that you're not seeing, that you're not meant to do it by yourself. And I feel like with the signs and dreams, maybe trying to get your attention to see this pattern. Tell me what this phone call is about. Caution. But then it says here, silver lining. So there's something here about this phone call that we saw initially that was speaking of a blessing, that was speaking of messages from heaven or something heaven sent. But then we got here trouble brewing, warning, avoidance, caution. I feel like when this, you know what I'm picking up? Oh, you know what I'm picking up? Okay, I'm picking up something. And before I tell you, let me just confirm what I'm picking up on, because I feel like whatever this caution is, I feel like there's something going on when it comes to some sort of external, like outside influence. That's what I feel like is going on here. Let me check this outside influence that I'm picking up on for you guys. Because I'm picking up on something going on, like there's something going on outside of you that you're not seeing or that you're not aware of. Tell me about this phone call. All right, I had to stop for a second and kind of rewind, pause and rewind, because I feel like I fell for a trap. That's what I feel like happened here. Because when I feel like someone wants attention, this person, because I'm feeling that energy around someone on the outside that you don't see. There is someone that you don't see that wants attention. I don't know if they want attention from you or from someone else. And the reason why I said I fell for the trap is because I started like going down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out who this person is. And then I realized, wait a minute, stop trying to figure out who this person is. Because they just want attention. They're not even important. They're irrelevant. That's why you got here trouble brewing. It's like, don't fall for the trap. Don't go trying to figure something out about this person. Because that's what I did. I had to stop and say, no, I'm not about to go and see what is the issue with this person who's watching you. Because at the end of the day, you don't see them. They see you. But so what? So what? This is not someone that I feel like you're even focused on. You're even aware of. That's why trouble brewing. It's like avoid, warning, avoid. And that's what happens. It's like avoid going down that trap. Avoid following it. Because this is someone that wants attention. Because I sure enough started pulling cards, and then I had to stop and say, I'm not about to do it. Because the energy started becoming weird and confusing. Let me pull a card for you. Because I sure enough was pulling around that energy, and then I had to stop. And I feel like that's part of the reading. This is your message. It's like, stop. Don't try to figure something out. Don't follow whatever it is this person is like wanting some sort of attention. It says avoid it. Because it could be some sort of trouble. I don't know. But it's like, don't try to figure something out. Because especially with the Eight of Swords and the blindfold on, I feel like you can't even see it. And you don't need to see it. See? Because look, extreme weather. And see, even right here, cosmic energy. This, if you go down and follow that trap or trying to understand this person, because I feel like with that phone call, someone wants to get your attention. So they could call you anonymously, call you private. It just feels like playing games because they're miserable and their life is a hot mess. Because I feel like, you know what I'm getting here, especially with this workplace romance and that Four of Wands. I feel like when your life, because it even says here silver lining, I feel like when your life starts to feel more balanced, more serene, and more peaceful, this person is going to try to pick at it. And that's just the world that you live in. Like, there are going to be some people that are going to be miserable and want to see you miserable. The saying, misery loves company. And that's what I'm getting here with this person. It's like their life is a hot mess. You're cleaning up your life. You got abundance coming in. Pay attention to the signs. Someone is trying to distract you because they're miserable. They're trying to create some sort of chaos in your life. But you need to remain centered, grounded, and focused. This could have something to do with a serial dater or a charmer that's connected to a snake. Look, and see, a covenant. That's what I'm saying, a snake. It says a snake in the garden. I feel like some sort of serial dater is connected to someone that's a part of some sort of covenant. Misery loves company. This covenant is miserable. And if you go down that rabbit hole, you're going to end up miserable. That's where the falling down and getting back up is. It's like, look at the pattern. Look, there's some sort of pattern that keeps getting repeated. Don't fall for it. Look, even right here, somebody, look, be gone. A Jezebel energy. Look at this. Marriage. I feel like they don't want you to be with someone. And that's what I'm saying. Someone is trying to antagonize you. And you can't see. You don't know who it is. And I feel like they're trying to get you gone so you don't end up with this person. This person is connected to a snake that's a part of some sort of covenant. A Jezebel spirit. Trying to get you gone. Trying to get you out of the picture. And that's what you need to see. The workplace romance. Creating challenging times. So that you be gone and not be with this person. But someone is stressing out. They're stressing out because they know that it's not working. Because look, you got loyalty and marriage showing up. And what did we see? The Four of Wands. Someone has been trying to, a covenant or some witches or whatever. These are fake witches trying to distract you from your Four of Wands, your stability, your marriage. It's like they're trying to mess with your love life. Because the King of Cups is also showing up. It's like, don't follow it. Don't give it any attention. Because I feel like when whatever it is that they were initially trying to do isn't working, they'll try to do something else. And then try to do something else. Misery loves company. This is a group of miserable people working together to try to keep you and someone from not being together. So that you will keep trying to do something on your own that you're not meant to do on your own. Let's see what's next for you. Now that we've uncovered what you don't see, that there's a group that has been trying to block your romance, block your life, trying to keep you in a cycle stuck of doing it on your own. What's next for the viewer? I'm still going to look into this connection. A safe space is what's next for you. Look, it says here, see, because remember, we weren't seeing that. We were not seeing that in the beginning. It's like now you wake up and see, let me break this pattern. Let me stop this cycle. And what happens as a result of that? A safe space. Emotional sanctuary. See, you're resting now. And now with this cosmic energy, now you're able to hear more, better from spirit. That access to higher realm. You're going to be tapped in. Because you were not tapped in because you were being distracted. You couldn't hear because you were allowing the noise, you were allowing the distractions to consume you. It says emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. And see someone trying to get at you. Someone's side hustle is to antagonize you. You see what I'm saying? There's someone's side hustle is to try to irritate you in your safe space. It's like, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Bounce back. Resilience. Someone gets mad that you bounce back though. It says resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep me down. So what's next for you is your safe space. What's next is bouncing back. And what's also next is someone's side hustle to antagonize you. However, you're ignoring them. Somebody has multiple accounts. There's 2 computers here. Like somebody like creates multiple accounts trying to antagonize you. That's their part-time job. That is literally someone's part-time job in this covenant, this Jezebel energy, to antagonize you and someone else. Let's see who this other person is. This King of Cups energy. Let's see who this person is. I got good health. We got good health. This person could be aware of self-image and money. Yep, see, serendipitous. So there's good health around this person, improving their self-image. Financial issues are a factor. And the divine intervention. What else can you tell me about this person? This could be a track star, or a runner. Tell me about this person. Or they could have also been running from this connection with you. But I'm seeing here, yeah, here comes the 7 of running. Yes, here it is right here, running. There was they're running from some sort of deception here. And you know what? Let me put this right here. There's something deceptive that they did, something sneaky that could have happened that they're running from. I feel like this person watches you, but I also feel like they watch you, but there's something about not having access to you. All right, anything else about this person? Let me go ahead and wrap it up because I got to get going. Anything else about this person that the viewer needs to know? I want to know about this deception. I feel like deceptive around their feelings. There's some sort of deception around how they felt. They were trying to deceive you. Like this person feels more than what they show when it comes to you. That's where the deception comes in at. They were trying to deceive you about their feelings. And the reason why is because they felt ignored by you. Or they felt like you weren't connected to them. Because I feel like this person felt intuitively connected to you too. And so I feel like they could have tried to do something sneaky to get your attention. See, behind the mask. Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. It says hidden emotions. I told you, concealing true feelings. Concealing true self. Afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. That's what I feel like was going on here. This is someone who they felt like you didn't see them. Because that's what I'm getting here with your cosmic energy. And so I feel like they tried to do something to see if you would see them. If you would see something about a connection that the two of you have. But we got here boundaries. You may have saw it, but you're protecting your peace because of that 7 of Swords, being sneaky and deceptive. Didn't get your attention. If anything, it pushed you away with this boundaries. So it looks like the energy of what's next for you is focusing on healing your inner child, connecting to a cosmic energy. And this person looks like they're going to be feeling down in the dumps around you having your boundaries, for them being deceptive. So it's kind of like, I guess they're on punishment. Let's see what's going to happen with you and this person. It feels like they're on punishment. What's going to happen with the viewer and this person? Love bomb. Look, cuffing season. Yeah, I didn't think it was over. That's why I said on punishment. Because it doesn't look like it's over. You may say, oh, it's over. That's not what I'm saying right now. For some of you, yeah, it could definitely feel that way right now, but I'm not feeling like that's going to be the long term, because we got serendipity, divine intervention, perfect timing. So maybe the timing right now is to connect with your inner child, connect back to that cosmic energy. But this does not feel over with, because I'm seeing love bomb. Because remember I said punishment, that's what it felt like. Like this person is like having to have a time out, and then once coming back together, love bombing you, intense affection, excessive attention being shown, you know, just pouring it on thick, because they're going to be in their feelings. And then we got here cuffing season, that's December. And then we got securing the bag, unbreakable. Yeah, yeah, I'll stop there. I just don't feel like it's over with between you and this person. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.